All right, we back in that builder, man. We back in that builder. I had to go ahead and get in this builder and really tap in and see what center build I wanted to make this year. I actually was going to start off with a 7-1 for my center build when I finally make it, but I'm not going to lie. I've been seeing multiple versions of 7-4s, and I think I found the best one for me. I'm not saying it's the best one for you, but it's the best one for me. So technically, it's the best 7-4 in the game. You know what I'm saying? Best 7-4 in the game. So let's get right into it. We're on center. 7-4, 236 on the weight, 7-4 wingspan. I don't even know if you can go 7-4 at power 4. Yeah, you can only go 7 feet at power 4. So 7-4, 236, and then 7-4 on the wingspan. Now, I'm going to go physicals first, just so y'all can see. You know, we're going to max our speed at 60. Agility goes to 45. My strength, we're going to throw that up to 86, and then my vertical, I'm going to throw this up to 72, right? So my strength being at 86, we do need a 91 for brick wall, but it's okay. You know what I mean? You can max +1, max +2 this brick wall if you want to, because we will have, you know what I'm saying, badge upgrades, cap breakers, and things of that nature. Now, for the rebounding purposes, I kind of sort of like offensive rebound a little bit more. So I have two ways that I can do this. I can go, I mean, because defense costs a little bit more. I can go 85 O board, 80, you know what I'm saying, D board in this specific situation. When it comes to our finishing, we're going to go 85 post shot, 60 driving layup. Driving dunk, we're going to put it on 70 just to get some of the dunks that we may need. Standing dunk, we're going to throw this up to a 90. And then post control, we'll run this up to an 86, right? We'll get into the badges once I show y'all the animation. Actually, let's get into the badges now. We get hook specialist on silver, paint prodigy silver, float game silver, right? Driving layup, we're not trying to lay the ball over. We're either trying to shoot it or we're trying to dunk it. Driving dunk, though, we get aerial wizard on bronze. We are not going to get posterizer because you need a 73 driving dunk for posterizer, and we just won't be able to get that. But standing dunk, we get a 90, which gives us gold rise up, okay? I think we should be able to get some form of contact dunks off of the standing just because of the animations. Now, the 86 post control, we get the silver unpluckable. We do want to ISO on this build a little bit, so that's why we went with that. We also get the gold post powerhouse. Now, we getting into the shooting. All right, midi, we're going to a 90 on our shooting, okay? 3 ball, we're going to 89. I really was hoping that we can get 90 for D-bomber takeover, but we can't. So we're going to go to 89. My free throw, I'm going to just put free throw at 75 right now just to see how many points we have left. Pass accuracy, it's a center build, so I'm going to go 87. But don't get me wrong. I feel like depending on what mode you play, you can get away with a 76. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing rec, I think you can get away with a 76. If you're playing comp pro-am, then you probably will want to have an 87. But I mean, you can mix and match that if you want to. Ball handle, with this, we're going to go 65 on ball handle just so we can get some of the good, you know, dribble animations that you've been seeing a lot of 7-4s use. But that's what we're going to need when it comes down to dribbling on this build. Interior defense, 82. Perimeter, we're going to go 60. My steal, we're going to keep it at 37. And then my block rating is at 74 because we really can't go too much higher than 75. I mean, if we want to push this up, it'll go to 75. But because of our rebounding attributes that we have here, plus our strength and stuff like that, we would kind of have to cap it out at 74. Now, the only other changes that you would probably want to make to this build is you may want to go more speed with ball. If you want some, you can max out speed with ball at 43. Doesn't really change, you know, too much of anything on the build. You can get you more rebounding, which one offensive, probably one defensive, you know what I mean? Or you can just put your free throw up as high as your free throw can go, which would be 89. And then you still have a point left over. 71 driving dunk won't really do anything. 61 layup won't really do anything. I mean, steal rating, you probably could go up a little bit on steal rating if you want to, but you're still not going to get that 60 steal for interceptor that people would probably want. The 45 steal doesn't really do anything, so it dropped the steal back down to 37 where it can be. Free throws, if you are playing pro-am, you know what I mean, you want to have your free throw up high just to be able to get, you know what I'm saying, knock down free throws. We'll go 87 on the old board just because the attribute matters a little bit. And I'm trying to see if I just messed anything up by dropping on my strength. That's what happened. So we'll drop our old board back down with our 86 strength. back on. And then this is basically the build. From here, you figure out wherever you want to put that last unnecessary point. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't really change nothing. You can go speed with ball, and then, I mean, one more on steal, and now you're 99 overall with the 7-4. Now, badge-wise for shooting, you get Deadeye silver, set shot specialist gold, and limitless range silver. What you can do, because I got shooting specializations, you can max +2 your set shot to legend, and then you can max +1 limitless to gold. Or you can use another like one that's not in specialization shooting. You can get your limitless all the way up to Hall of Fame. Then you can take your Deadeye and put that up on gold. When it comes to finishing, I mean, if you want to max +2 rise up, then you can do it. You know, for legend, rise up on a 7-4. Pass accuracy, you really don't need to touch any of these because you already got gold. Doesn't really change anything. If you want to do defense, just because we have a lower block and high flying denier is bronze, you can move that up to gold if you want to, or silver, depending on what you're looking like. And then box out beast and rebound chaser. You can get you a Hall of Fame rebound chaser on this build. And then I think post powerhouse, I mean, if you decide you want to play like a post scorer, throw the max +1, max +2 on there. And I'm not saying you have that many max +1s and max +2s, but these are just the options that you have with the build. So with the 7-4 is Victor Wembanyama, Marc Gasol, Kristaps Porzingis. We're called a triple-double threat, okay? Great in the mid-range game, dominant standing dunker, elite range for a big, a facilitating center that all teammates want. There are no weaknesses to report on this build. So because I haven't made my other builds yet and like completed them, you know what I mean? I know what I'm gonna go with. I just haven't made everything to complete them. Now I'm gonna show y'all what you can do on this build with cap breakers, okay? Currently on my build specialization, I will have shooting, you know what I mean? And I'm almost done with that. I have like the last few that we can do, but attribute wise, attribute wise, cap breakers. This is what you're looking like, you know, not a ton of room for, you know, the cap breakers up here, but you have good cap breakers in spots that you may need. Like, we don't need pass accuracy, ball handling, speed with ball is max, so you can't go up higher. Your shooting is max, so you can't go up higher. I mean, D board, if you want a +5 D board, or you can plus, I think 4, it'll get you a different badge on block. You can get you a little more interior with the cap breakers. I mean, you got options with this build, if you ask me. I mean, stand and dunk, what, 90, 92? Stand and dunk, and then your vertical and all that stuff is maxed. So if I was doing this right now, I got 4 cap breakers remaining. One of these are shooting specializations, but my shooting specialization is maxed, so I can't do anything. So I mean, realistically, if I felt like doing specializations again, I probably would do defense and rebounding on this build just to get these badges up, because the main categories are maxed already. So shooting, playmaking, and physicals are maxed. So you either got to put something on defense and rebounding or put something on finishing. Because this is the lower tier and you can boost the badges up without having to use the other max +1s, it would probably be best to do defense and rebounding on this build. But again, a lot of this is subjective, and that's up to you. Because me, I could just throw something on stand and dunk a little bit over here, a little bit over here, and be perfectly fine. You know what I mean? But this is the 7-4. I'm going to let y'all know right now that if you want to max this build out, it's definitely going to cost you about 375,000 VC, because 2K has to get their VC for everybody making their builds. So I'm just showing y'all right now, I can max this build out to 99 overall, and it'll end up being 375, 74, something like that. It doesn't matter what your build is, you're going to pay the same price to max this out. You know what I'm saying? We're already in the 200,000s, and we haven't touched rebounding or physicals yet, which is the most important thing on this build. So let's just check it out. We're at 300K right now, 308, 317. Yeah, buddy, looking at 374, and yeah, 374,959 VC to max out the 7-4 triple-double threat. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, man. We uploading daily. I'll see y'all in the next one.